Hey cake lovers, I'm off for an Indian inspired afternoon tea. Looking forward to it. Quite interested to see what the elements are going to be. Let me know in the comments if you prefer a traditional afternoon tea or a non-traditional afternoon tea. Let's talk about the tea. I bought the afternoon tea for 12 noon. Now, I didn't check the time that the restaurant actually opened, and it opens at 12 noon. And if I'd known that, I might have booked it later because I don't know, I think because like you imagine all these people descending at 12 o'clock when it opens. But anyway, there were a lot of people at 12 o'clock who were in the restaurant, and because of that I didn't actually get my tea until about 20 to 1, which seems a bit of a wait, but I can understand why. You know, it's just, it opens at 12. I mean, yes, you do your pre-prep, but yeah. I got my actual drinking tea first, which was ginger and lime, and I was a bit disappointed with it because all I could taste was lime juice. I couldn't taste any ginger in it at all. It's very, very weak. So, I mean, I still drank it because, you know, it had some flavour and it was, you know, a warm drink, but it was a bit tasteless. What I liked about the say was the fact that, yes, you had your kind of sort of samosas, etc., which had the nod towards, like, India. But I did also have sandwiches, but their kind of take on sandwiches, and I really enjoyed their sandwiches. So it was nice they kind of kept the traditional but mixed it with the non-traditional. I quite like that. The sweets, I wasn't a massive fan of the sweets. I quite liked the pudding. The vermicelli pudding was nice. And the shortbread was okay. The scone was a little bit quite small. You can see how small it was, and a little bit dry for me, but it was still okay. And then there were some kind of a couple of other sweets. I just didn't like the taste of it. It's interesting because when it comes to, like, you know, like people talk about what's your favorite takeaway, mine is Chinese. And Indian probably comes far down the list. I'm not a massive fan of Indian takeaway. So you might think, well, why did you try this tea? I said, well, because A, it's vegetarian, and B, it's all about, you know, exploring your taste buds, isn't it? The tea costs £30, £29.95. You have to pre-book it. And there were quite a lot of people who were having this tea, so this afternoon tea. So it's quite a popular item on their menu. I would recommend you try it because my taste is not your taste. Overall, I found it quite spicy, and I'm not an overly spicy person. Even the sandwiches, like there's one sandwich that was kind of like based on like a chicken wrap. It wasn't real chicken, it was like, you know, tofu, soy. And it was really spicy. So if you like spicy stuff, this is a tea for you. But the service was good. It was such a lovely, the setting, as you can see, is really nice. It's like in like it was like a sort of conservatory type place. It's just really nice, and with the sun coming in, it was lovely. I really liked it. So even though I wasn't a massive fan of everything on the menu, I would in general recommend it, and it's a quite affordable afternoon tea. Let me know in the comments if you tried this afternoon tea or if you would try it. Until next time, cake lovers.